And good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Music for Gaming. All the gaming of those other streams, but none of the music. Hope you're having a fabulous day today. It is definitely a day to be fabulous on, as Tuesdays often are. You couldn't ask for a better day, except any other day that ends in Y. All of those days, they're fabulous to be fabulous on. That's just fabulous is a thing you should try to do and use that as an adjective all the time, apparently. Hey, so welcome. We'll be playing some Minecraft today, which will be fun. But I do want to just remind y'all of the uh, ongoing fundraiser since we're all dealing with this COVID stuff. You know, stay home, stay away from people. But if you want to help uh, provide personal protective equipment, like face masks and all that type of thing, to hospitals and other care workers, Direct Relief is doing that. So there's a link in the Mixplay board. Use the donate command in the chat, !donate. You can see that. It will, of course, pop up in the chat throughout the stream. You can help donate. Anytime you get a $5 donation, I will grab one of these lovely, happy, extreme sour warheads. That's right. Because I know how much you like to inflict sour food upon me while also helping other people. So that'll be fun. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the gameplay and do a couple of things here. Just first off, just to touch base on some things. The server is now running 1.15.2, which is awesome. That is the fix to the bee release, which lets hives spawn on trees now if there's a flower next to them. Like this one right here, which apparently also has honey in it, which is cool. Since I need hives, well, actually I don't necessarily need hives, but I really like having hives. Oh wait, no. Having hives is not something one generally wants to have. Because they itch and stuff. Get back in your tree. Thank you. All right, we'll just grab that. Thank you very much. Yeah, so, ow. Also, it still hurts to walk into campfires. Ow. Okay, you know what's really cool, though, is actually picking up things. All that stuff. So, yeah, I've got trees that are growing. I've planted them all here I've planted flowers next to all of them. So as they grow, they get bee nests, which is, or at least some of them. I've also found, and it's a weird thing, I don't quite understand why, because in theory the flowers need to be 2 squares from the tree, right? 2 blocks from the tree, and that gives you your 5% chance of spawning a bee nest in the tree. Awesome, right? Great. Except from what I can tell, you really need to have it right next to the tree. And on one of the 4 cardinal directions. Diagonal doesn't seem to work as well. I don't know what the deal is, why that's the case, but I spent hours with them growing diagonally next to them and didn't get a single hive. What is he doing over there? The cat fell?
He was up here like this, and one back leg slipped off the edge, so he's hanging on like this with one leg in the back.
The poor cat. If you didn't hear that, he was trying to climb onto my wife's lap and then slid off the chair he was standing on, so he was sort of like hanging like some cat poster somewhere. That poor cat. Okay. Silly kitty. Anyway, so I found that if you plant the flower right next to the tree, not diagonally, but right square-wise next to it, um, you get a better chance of getting a bee nest. I said it doesn't entirely make sense to me, but that's the way it is. But I'll go with it. Also, hey, sticks are fun. All right. Oh, well, I've got to drop off some stuff here. So the other thing I'm going to show you, I have made a small change to my farm in here. Nothing too serious because I don't have a lot to take advantage of it. But yeah, so of course I've got my regular bee machines, but one of the things I decided to do was just slap a bunch of hives. Sorry, let me just put those away here. Just a bunch of beehives here. They all have campfires under them, so I can harvest them nicely. But it's just, oh yes, and my machines are definitely rocking here. Now, these aren't automated. If I want to harvest them, I have to do it manually. But I've had a couple times just, I've left stranded random bees out in the world because I've taken their hive. I didn't realize the bee was not in it. So I've just decided to give them a home where the buffalo roam or something. So yeah, so that's what's going on here. And I'm getting close. Saw it a little bit when I was just peeking in this box. I've got 2 stacks and a little bit more of honey blocks. So you just saw a honey bottle count up there, which is great. So there's 4, 5, 6 more blocks. So I think by Thursday, I will have enough blocks to continue on the hive, which will be fun. The big giant hive I was working on. So that'll be fun. In the meantime, let's get over here. Oh, apparently it's nighttime, so we'll let the sun set over the swamp city. Now, part of what I'm going to be doing today is growing this city, so hence the title Grow Swamp City. Oh. Say howdy to Shinra, who's joined the server. Okay, so let us get down here and see what's going on. Got ourselves. Let's see. Do I want to look at stuff for sale? No, thanks. I'm good for now. All right. So let's get over here. Now, oh, I was gonna go get some plain, some regular stone bricks, but that's which I don't have on me at the moment. But that's fine for now, right? I was gonna do some work on just tidying up around the edges of this this forge. All right, which seems, it's nice. Set a blast furnace there would be good too. Nice blast furnace, because then you end up with those types of villagers meandering over here and being there. All right, so I think Sam's decided just to climb on you and keep you from doing stuff. Yes, of course you can't put down a purring cat. It's like there's like a law or something. So, all right. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so let's see. All right, I was going to grow the city out this way here a little bit too. Right, so I've got the blacksmith shop there. I think I'm going to put a little something in this hill, but kind of over here. right? I don't need to scroll out this way for the city too much because I can't dig too deep into this because of the subway. Which means, gotta do something over here. Oh, man. I don't think it's COVID. Pretty certain it's not, but, you know. Alright, so, let's see. Let's open this up this way just a little bit. Now what I could do, which could be kind of fun, is I could take this back almost to where the subway is, and just I could build a restaurant, right? Overlooks the tracks, you know, and maybe set up some tables out here and stuff like that. That could be fun. All right. Sure, why not? If you're going to have a city in a swamp, you might as well have a place that sells food, right? Totally a thing. All right, so let's see. Right, there we go. Now, I'm not going to go too much further for now, but we'll see how that goes. I do need to drop a torch or two in here just for safety for now. Okay, so let's see. So I can go this way a little bit. Yeah, so if I set this up, maybe set up the kitchen area over here, and then set up some dining here with a window in over the tracks, and then some patio seating out this way, right? Because there's nothing as appetizing as eating in a swamp, right? I mean, I think that's pretty well has pretty well been established by all of the swamp themed restaurants in existence. I'm sure there are, you know, one or two of them, right? Okay, so yeah, well, cats are good at making nuisances of themselves. That's just how they work. He's coming back.
I know he is.
You gave him a perfectly nice couch cushion, and I guess it's not as nice as being held by you.
I guess not.
See.
But he's getting cat fur up my nose and
Well-
my eyes everywhere.
Well, that's the cat hair just does that. Goes up your nose and stuff. That's just how it works. All right. So let's take some stone. I'm going to I think I'm going to continue the theme here a little bit. But yeah, I think I'll continue this up this way like that. And you know what? I'm going to need a few more cobblestone walls. All right, seems fair. It seems fair to me too. Okay. All right, so I'm just going to continue this way. Same type of theme I had going over there for the blacksmith shop. Except over here, I do want to put a little bit of more of a roof on this guy. Not entirely sure what I want to do, but just a little bit of something. How's it going there, Styles? Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a lovely, lovely Tuesday. Also, apparently it is Repeat Your Adjectives Day here on Music for Gaming. Okay, so I was going to put kitchen area there for this restaurant. Right, and then because I can kick back into this side, and in fact I might even open up this wall a little bit, depending on how I want to place this. Actually, that wouldn't be too bad either. I can kick back in there. because I was going to punch through this wall too and put in, some beds and stuff. So I can do that. We got roommates, the blacksmith and the whoever's running the McDonald's here. As long as they don't get them too confused, it should be okay. Because nobody wants a burger with extra iron. At least not that type of iron. That would be hard on the teeth, really. All right, so again, just gonna open this up a little bit. Also, hey, I could use a little bit of that there coal. All right. So if I open this up, then the plan is to open this up for seating, throw some tables and patio and windows into the track. Let us see now. Do I still have? I do not still have all of the glorious stone. Yes. I seem to be lacking in it. My nice smooth stone. Where is it? Well, it's not here. No. Got some mossy stone, but nothing. None of that happy smooth stuff, so have to head back and go pick some of that up. Okay. The fletching table, right, I think I'll expand that out, but I'll put it over there somewhere. I'm gonna need a few things over here. Right, this is gonna go this way. And to do a little bit more, I need to do more decorating here in the blacksmith shop. Right, it'll be there. It'll be something. I've already knocked out some living type spaces over here. Which again, I need to do a bunch of interior decorating. Right. I also need to get a few critters into this animal pen. Well, looks like they've got plenty of wheat. Okay. Well, then. That's what keeps the village growing, I guess. Yep, so bring a couple of critters in there. I do need to bring a couple of beds into these places too, but all right, well, that's the plan. So let me go. Yeah, vault. Vault is where I want to go. Now, let's see. I'll drop off some of this stone, this cobblestone that I've got. All right, because I don't need all that much of it. Some? Sure. That much? Nah, not quite. Okay. So, we'll just slap some of that in there. Why not? Also, since I have crazy amounts of dirt that I'm not going to need. Alright, so I was looking for some smooth stone. That's good. Now, I might also... I could do some fun things with end stone here, too. To take a look once I start laying this out. Because there's definitely some fun things that can happen there, right? Sure. At least that's what I'm going to keep telling myself. So I want some more stone. Let me just real quick before I go. Oops, hey, opening the correct chest. I'm gonna grab a little bit of regular stone brick as well. It's fast enough to get back here if I need to. All right. You know what? I should move this teleport point too, since it's a little bit closer to where I'm actually working on stuff. That seems like a reasonable thing to do. All right. All right. Okay, so I'll just beam in down here. Now, so I'm going to need a couple of things here. Let's go with the stone brick, or the smooth stone slabs. And I'm just going to run those right across here like this. Right, that seems reasonable there. Right, there's your counter. Sure, and then what I'm going to do is I'll place some, build out sort of housey, maybe not quite so much. Right, so let's grab some of this. Right, the idea is that, hey, that's wrong. It's totally wrong. Apparently I'm destined to put a block there. Okay, so the idea here is I just want to put in a little bit of a restaurant. So we're going to put a wall here like that. I think maybe I'll come in here with a couple of doors. Right, because again, restaurant. You want to get people in and out without fighting over the door. Right? That makes sense. That kind of makes sense to me, at least. All right, I think the other thing I want to do here, so let's open this up here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in basically a drive-through. All right, and it's so it's just going to come in this way, like that. Now let's grab some. Yeah, I think maybe put some cobblestone wall here. Right, and then what I want to do here, and for these couple of blocks, take that out too, is I'm going to throw in some regular cobblestone, and then let's go ahead and just put in the oak planks. Right, sure. That is the idea. Okay, so if you wanted to, you could just come up here and order. Actually, let's see. Do I have stairs? Let's take these out. Let's replace these with stairs. Slap some upside down stairs there. That's a little bit better. I like that. All right. Great. Okay, so we've got the beginnings here, right? So we've got the blacksmith shop started. We've got our McDonald's getting started here. It's not going to be a McDonald's. It's probably going to be a McBurger-Hut or something. A McTacoHut. That's what we need. It's a McTacoHut. Though, I'm not thrilled with how that drive up is working. But it's all right. Yeah, let's take out some things here. Let's gonna go like that. Slap that right up there. Yes, sir, Bob. I don't know who Bob is, but all right. So yeah, so that's gonna be okay. And then I think I want to take out this. And let's do. Actually, you know what would be good? I think is let's grab some dark oak slabs, or I could do some more stairs. That actually might be good too. Right. Yeah, that's kind of okay. I wish I could do trapdoors that open sideways, right? Like shutters. Right. Up and down is great, but I would love to have some that just opened here on the sides. Right? That would be fun. Okay, so we've got ourselves this nice little podium there. I think I want to do something. All right. Well, let's worry about this kitchen. Go and open this up here a little bit. Because, if you're gonna have a restaurant, you're gonna need a place to cook some food. All right, so let's go ahead and put. This is where the nether rack is gonna sit, because of course it's going to have a furnace or a big fire thing. I like big fire things. That's just how I do things here. It's all about the big fire things. Okay. Apparently, I chose not to bring netherrack with me. Well, that's just silliness. Oh, maybe I put it in the other box. Nope. Well, there's about 4 flavors of nope happening there. All right. Fine. I'll come back here to the vault and pick up my netherrack. I sigh. It's so hard. Okay. All right, so that's going to go there. And the other thing I'm going to need is a couple of smokers, I think. I know I have the logs. I have so many logs. I have been farming birch like you wouldn't believe, because that's what my trees are attached to. Or my beehives are attached to. So I have just been going mad with power and also, stuff. Okay. Ooh, actually, you know what would be really cool? Yeah, so let's do this. Let me jump to my vault. I don't think I have enough here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get some hay bales, right? I'm going to slap some hay bales underneath the smokers, right? So they're actually going to have some smoke coming up. So it's going to be all sorts of fun. All right, but to do that, I need wheat. There we go. I suppose I had a farmer just throwing wheat out there like it was going out of style. Which, for all I know, it is. I am not the most stylish person in the world, so. Well, my melons are coming along nicely to put those together. Yep, see? Nice. Now I don't. Oh, I do have a bee did decide to. Now, I'd like to be a little bit cautious about that, because I did that once. I had smoke under the hive, went to collect the honey, and apparently there was a bee just outside the hive who took exception to my collecting the honey. And stabbed me all sorts of to death, which was okay for me. Other than the fact, I didn't die, which was probably not what was on the bee's mind. But killed my bee, which was really unfortunate. That was dumb. That was okay. All right, let's try this again, but do it the right way. All right, so we can slap the hay bales down there. There we go. And let's grab a couple of campfires. Oh, give me a home where the campfires roam. Spooky. Okay. All right, we'll just slap a couple of campfires down there like that. And put our smokers there like that. See? Now the smokers get going. And then I can do, because I'm going to put fire there. Right, let's come back this way just a little bit. Now remember when I said I was going to have this be a path back to a shared apartment building? Yeah, that's not happening. As fun as it would be, apparently that's not happening at all. Yes, sleep. I must sleep. I must. I'm tired. Oh, man. So, like so many people around the world, I am working from home, right? Which is great. But I'm working from this very chair right here. And I'll tell you, there are days it gets a little old sitting in the same chair all day. All right, so, I'm not typically a huge complainer, but man, this is definitely one of those times where I feel complainy. Ooh. What if I don't use stone brick? What if I use end stone? I might have to go get more end stone. But what if I use end stone brick? Where did I leave it? Not that box. Oh! Yes. So I'll come back. If I need more of that, I'll get it. But yeah, and that was... So yeah, anyway, so I've been going slightly crazy, farming hives so I can put them in the giant hive, which will happen, I think, as I said, next stream. I think on Thursday I'm going to do that. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take actually a little bit of end stone. And so I'm going to have some fire there. All right. Just go up there for a minute. Okay, so what if I drop a little bit of... put a little bit of end stone here, okay? And now, let's see. I need some more bricks. Actually, what I need is more end brick stairs. Well, hello, cat. How are you? Yeah, swamp cats are totally a thing, right? I'm sure there's plenty for a cat to eat in the swamp. Certainly plenty of fish, right? All right, so now let's do a little bit of end stone brick that way. And then I want to do... Let's take some of this back like that. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I think I want to go up sort of this way. Okay? And let's see. Let's grab a little bit more of this end stone and just... I'm just going to put in some end stone underneath the oven there like that. All right, so that's smoking happily. I think what I want to do too is I'm going to throw some something fun like acacia trapdoors over this to give it a little bit of a grill. Oh, or even better. All right. Nope, I of course do not have acacia trapdoors on me, so I suppose that would be silly walking around wearing acacia trapdoors. Yep, there's a whole lot of nope happening right there. I'm going to have to farm acacia here in the not too distant future. There it is. I found it. Okay, sweet. All right. Okay, so let's see. So actually, what happens? Well, see, so first off, I could put these there. And it just totally stops this, or it doesn't totally stop the smoke, but it mostly stops the smoke. So let's not do that. Okay? As fun as that would be, let's not do that. Instead, let's see. If I were to... All right, so that goes that way. All right, so now I'm going to slap some fire down under here, right? So what would be good to put in front of the fire there too? I could do some birch. That would be okay. Like, or not some birch, but maybe some oak trap doors. Something like that might be good. Or what if I were to take some wall? Let's see. Do I have? Not really. What do I have? I'm lacking. I think I'm gonna not use the mossy. Okay. All right. The mossy could be okay, but it's a little green, and I don't know. Actually, maybe that's not too bad. But the other issue is I actually do want the villagers to try to get over here anyway. Right, at least that's part of the plan. So I think it's gonna be trapdoor palooza down here. All right, so let's see what else I want to do here. Oh, actually, let me jump back to the vault. I want to see. I've got some trapdoors already made up, and I can easily make up more. But I was actually just thinking that maybe some jungle would be the right approach. Oh, do I have jungle? That's oak. There's jungle. I seem to have an inventory problem, which is actually fairly typical. I almost always have an inventory problem. Okay. Let's go ahead and plank all of that stuff up. Now, my friends, we're gonna make up some trapdoors here. They are gonna be great and lovely and all sorts of other adjectives that you should totally use on a regular basis. All right. Okay, so let's grab some of these trapdoors. Now, I think that is going to look good. So, let me show you here. Open up this. Oh, right. I can't set fire to it because of the... those are in the way. Fix that here in just a minute. Let's grab some... temporarily grab some dirt here. And now we'll grab happy. Oops, those are the wrong ones. Well, what's wrong with you now? Y'all need to maybe use the right trapdoors. Alright, so now that's going to go in there. That'll light up. And now, what we have here is a grill. And there, you can still get at the smokers. So there you go if you need to. Alright, so that's going to go up that way. Now, I kind of feel like I need a little bit of something here. What if I were to take some mossy cobblestone there like that? Awesome. Now, as much fun as it is to stand on the fire. Alright, I think I need to do a little bit up here. I now have fire, so I don't need the torch. I have fire. It is, in fact, flaming. Okay, so let's see now. Let's see. Let's grab a few endstone slabs, and then, yeah, I think I'll make up a few more endstone brick blocks there as well. Which should be good. All right. Now, yeah, so I want to take a couple of these slabs here. And I think I want to run them... I don't think I want to go all the way across. I just want to go up there. Okay, just sneak back here like that. All right. Great. So that's going to go that way. Now let's take maybe a little bit of this endstone brick, and let's just throw it up there. Yeah, and I can even bring some stairs this way. Just run it right across the top like that. Okay? That seems reasonable. Now let's take some cobblestone wall. I'm going to slap it in there, and then let's take this out. Actually, all of that. And let's grab some cracked stone. Right, and it's just going to go right back here. Like that. You know, all that crankiness is unpleasant. Okay. All right, so I'll just hop back up here and have a nice, happy nap. Because naps, of course, is it really a nap if you're sleeping through the night? Yeah. I've had a couple of those types of naps, I think. All right, so that's not bad. Let's take some regular stone here. Okay, some regular stone brick. Okay, just like that. Cool. All right, so there's a nice little thing. I think I'm gonna need to put some form of ceiling in this building. But right. Okay, cool. Yeah, now this wall's gonna come out at least to there. So let's grab some of this happy cobblestone. Fairly certain it's happy. I mean, it's hard to tell with cobblestone. I mean, it tends to keep its feelings pretty close to the vest. But I think it's generally happy. Okay. Alright, so what I'm going to do here, at least for this part, I'm not going to take all of this out for the full length of the tunnel, but at least for this much, and possibly a little bit further down, I will. So I have too much fun with fire. What can I say? Let's just... I like building with fire. Fire and water gives you a nice dynamic element to your builds. That's okay. So I'm going to go ahead and run this. Now, I'm not entirely sure how much farther over I want this to go. Okay. I think maybe what I'll do is on this side. Give me a block. I can build stuff. Because rhyming is hard every day. Alright, so that's going to go there. Now let's go ahead. Because what I was talking about, I was going to build sort of a patio here. I think what I'll do is I'll build it out this way. Okay. And let's go to, I think about here. Okay. So I'm just going to bring this up. Same type of thing. These same 4 blocks. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and open this up. Okay. Yeah, that's going to be there. I'm going to take this out, which means again, just enough of this so that the people in the restaurant get a good view of all the trains whipping by. Oops, that's not where that goes. So I think I can just real quick. Let me put some of these tools away that I do not need. I don't think I'm close enough to hear my parrot, so that must be something. Really be something cranky. Probably some tiny zombie or something. Oh, right. Let's take that out. Okay, so that's going to go that way. Bring that across like that. And then, yeah, I'm going to go and take this out. But I might put another one in. Just another cobblestone column. Really? I mean, seriously, can we do this right the first time? Just once? Okay. Yeah, I may slap a column down here. The other thing will probably end up doing, because again, I'll need a ceiling, is I might actually make this a little bit taller, make it a 2-block wide window, just looking out onto the tracks. All right, now let's go ahead and run this across this way. Grab the ever-present cobblestone wall. There we go. There we go. Now it's gonna go up there like that. And somewhere here, I have torches. How do I have torches? Okay. Awesome. Great. Okay, should I? I'm going to go ahead and leave that like that, but I don't know. Again, I'm sort of looking at seating and does it open up out onto the patio over here, and it'll be just a nice little place to eat, right? Sure it is. Absolutely. At least that's the idea. Ooh, maybe instead I'll do something else. I was just trying to decide if I wanted to do fence here or stick to the wall. So what I was thinking is I would come in here and let's craft a couple of dark oak doors. Okay, some dark oak doors. Right. So I can come in here with the doors. And these ones would be on this. That's not a door. Turns out walls and doors, not entirely the same thing. Okay. All right, now these can open up. Just like that. See? It actually does fun things to the walls when it opens like that. I kind of wish I could get that even when the door was closed, but whatever. I'll leave them open though. Okay, however, I think what I'm going to do is take the dirt out from underneath it. Okay, that's not too bad. I could do something similar here, but I think for now I'll just throw those doors in. What is that cat doing? You don't see too many cats who just like to shove their head in the waterfall and just... Okay. All right. I won't argue with it. I've learned never to argue with cats. They're honestly not very good debaters. They just tend to resort to purring and or scratching. And, you know, that's not really as especially fun when it comes down to it. So, all right. Cool. All right, so I'm going to take this out, and I'm going to, as I said before, I'm going to do some flavor of ceiling here. Now, remember, the tracks are actually down one level, so... Right, so someone sitting here in a train, you can watch their heads as they go by. It's a thing. It'll be okay. So I'm not too worried about that. But it is sort of a low ceiling, so let's go and take this out. And I'm going to go and kick that up one block. Now, I will be putting glass in there, too, so... Nothing... Oops, hey. You know what's cool? Using the right tool for the right job. Right? I mean, as much as I would like for a hammer and a screwdriver to operate the same way, you know, as I just grab one tool, it doesn't work that way. Alright, so that'll go like that. And what I'll do is I'll throw a couple of sets of small tables in here. Couple out there as well. It'll be good. Alright. In fact, let's see, do I have paper? Oh, that's the other thing I need to build too, is a forge. Or a blast furnace. Okay, so I'm going to drop off some of this extra stuff that I don't need right now. Like the diorite and the granite. Right, it's just not high on my list of things to use. For the next couple of minutes, anyway. Alright, so what I want to do is I'm going to grab a couple of cartography tables. Okay? And, because the fun thing about cartography tables is they actually make kind of fun decorative tables as well. All right, actually, let's see. I have some birch stairs. I think I'll use birch for the seating. That'll be a good. Provide a nice contrast with the tables. Okay. Oh yeah, it gets busy over here. You know, I've got all of these happy iron golems doing stuff up there. I've got enough farmers here to keep me in food for a while. You know, it's great. Okay, and now all I need to do is get a few of them to come here and enjoy the food, and that is the plan. Actually, that's, of course, they're just right inside that hill, so it's not like it's that much of a stretch to get some of them here. Okay, so anyway, what I was doing, I was cartography tabling. Right, so you grab those. Right, slap a couple of chairs down here. Oh, you know what? Maybe what I'll do is instead, I do want to do that, but given the theme of this particular restaurant, right? It's, hey, come watch the trains. So I think maybe it would be a better idea to actually set the tables where you could, you know, watch the trains. I know, silly, right? Okay. So that's going to go there. Let's take the some more dark oak. Place it in the wrong spot a couple of times because, you know, reasons. I'm out of dark oak. Well, I find that inconvenient. Got birch, but no dark oak. Alright, well, I have to go get some. Well, that's okay. It's just annoying. Alright, so slap a few sea lanterns in there. Alright, so let's go get some dark oak. Grab a painting, because that's going to be awesome there. Okay, dark oak logs. Well, fiddlesticks. That is highly inconvenient. Alright, I do need a smithing table. Probably a couple of smithing tables. I need a furnace. Actually, let's make a couple. I'm going to be spending some big bucks here, but that's a smoker. What do I need for a blast furnace? Oh, and well, fine. Fine, I can do that. It's totally okay, right? There it is. Grab a couple of blast furnaces. Okay. Great. So that will be useful later. I was doing something. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's grab another axe, too, because I figure I'm going to need one. Okay, so let's get out here. I can't walk through doors. It's just hard. You know, some things are a challenge. You know, doors are apparently one of those things. All right. It's all right. This give me a chance, too, to be out here a little bit and hope these... All right, see? Told you I was going to need an axe. While I'm here, though, I'm going to chop down a couple of these birch trees. Again, just because I need them... I want them to grow with bee nests on them. Right? I think I've got enough to actually do what I want to with the hive, but doesn't hurt to have a couple of extras just in case, you know? Okay, I do have some extra inventory space, so again, and I've mentioned it before, I like to pick up the dark oak saplings. I'm not too worried about some of the other stuff, but dark oak is just a little bit... It's harder to plant because you have to do 4 of them, so... All right. Are you going to leave? Are you going to give me the saplings? There we go. That should be enough for now. Awesome. All right, so let's come over here for a minute. Now, I want to do a couple of things. First off, I need to use these blast furnaces. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out some regular furnaces. And apparently, I don't get to pick them up yet. See if I... Oh, well, I don't get to pick them up because I don't have inventory space. There we go. There we go. Awesome. And I do need to put some more fire in. And then the smithing tables, I think what I'll do is I'll put a couple of these in. Actually, what I'll do, maybe I'll put them in right by yeah, I'll just slap those in right there like that. Cool. All right, so, and now I need my toolbox so I can grab my lighter. There we go. Yep. Oh, actually, this might look really good. Let's go ahead and take this out. And that's okay. Something's burning. It's all right. Not me. I'm not burning. Which I'm a big fan of being the one not on fire. Okay. I highly recommend if you have the option to not be on fire, take it. Okay. If you don't have the option, maybe you need to be rethinking your life choices. Okay. That's looking pretty nice, actually. In fact, if I come up here, let's take those out and take these out. Yeah, that too. And come up here with the, just run the smooth stone like that. Okay, yeah. And I'm just going to run this down this way. Okay. This will give me a nice little area there like that. Sure. Okay. Put my flint and steel away. All right, that's not too bad. So I'll need to do a little bit more just around the outside and just to decorate this whole building, really, but that's good for now. All right. So let's get over here to the McTacoHut and I need a little bit of something. I need to do some flavor of roof here. Oh, also, I'm going to give a shout out just because it dropped in the chat. I do have a Patreon at patreon.com/musicforgaming, which there are all sorts of awesome on-screen perks that you can get depending on the level you subscribe to. And they are all sorts of fun. So, like you can get... So in the gift shop, which is in the mixed play board there, you can play movie quotes. You can do... you can change Snapchat filters and that type of thing. And that's all available through a currency I've got running here called tickets. Right? Because, yeah, tickets are good. Ooh, I need something behind that, maybe. But if you sign up at the gold level, you get 5,000 tickets every month that you can use on in the gift shop there. So it's all sorts of cool stuff. Plus, there are exclusive... I've got exclusive blog posts and all sorts of other cool things. So be sure to check that out. The gold level is just it's the gold level. I think it's $10 a month. Don't believe me? Check it out for yourself and see. And I forgot to craft something. All right, so actually I'm going to put that there. I forgot to craft a painting. So yeah. Anyway, it's exciting. All of the Patreon stuff. I think it's cool. Okay. Not what I was going to do, but you know, sometimes it's the happy accidents that you just go with, right? I was going to make it a 2x2 painting with some spruce on the side, or some dark oak on the sides, but oops, B-man, thank you. But no, I think that's going to be the way this works. So, okay, cool. All right, now I do want to drop another. Let's drop some patio seating out here, but I think maybe I need some spruce. I have or had. It's all dark oak. I've got some birch. Maybe what I'll do is use some birch log. No. I'm already using spruce out here for like the dock and things like that. But yeah, let's go ahead and kind of feel like I need. Well, I kind of feel like I need to put the chairs in the right place. You know, I know it's, again, sort of silly, but really, that's sort of the way to go. It also kind of looks like there's food on it, you know. The cartography tables just make great tables. I mean, they're... Okay, and then what I can do, actually, so I can then take a... Let's grab some more dark oak. And I could maybe even just take a dark oak. Yeah. Kinda. It just looks a little bit too much like the wall. So I might have to go craft another cartography table. Not a problem, just annoying. Okay. Well, I can do that. Let's see. Where do I have... Oh, okay. I need paper. I don't think I have... Oh, I do have some sugar here. Okay, cool. I don't know why. I want sugar to be more... I don't want to require a crafting table to make sugar or to make paper. You know, it's just one of those things. Okay. Great. So, yeah, this is going to be all sorts of fun here, right? Sure. I think so, right? I need to double check my math. I've got a spec, a chart for doing a hockey rink. I think I've got enough room here that I can do it. But that's going to be... Oops, got to go down. That would be fun. That would be a fun way to use that space as a hockey rink. You know, actually get some ice. I've got a silk touch pickaxe. I could get some ice. Right, it will be great. Okay, also I think I need to... Definitely I need to get some beds. Bring them over here, too. But, yeah. All right, what was I... Oh, yeah. Cartography table. Okay, so... Slap that down right there. Fabulous. Now, the other thing I need is some spruce. And specifically, I need spruce slabs. Which I wasn't thinking about. Otherwise, I would have grabbed some while I was here. Okay, that's oak. There's spruce. Might as well hang on to the doors. I'm going to need those in a minute, too. Okay. Okay. So what I want to do here is I'm going to make some spruce slabs. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a little bit of a... Come on, spruce. I'm going to make a little bit of a boardwalk. Okay. So... Okay, so this is just going to come right across this way. In fact, maybe I'll actually bring it all the way over to the dock here. And yeah, I will leave it up that little bit there like that. All right, cool. So now let's just gonna run some spruce right across here. Right, and it's just gonna be come on. Oh, no wonder I can't put it there. It's like, why can I not put this block here? It's because there's a lily pad in the way. lily pads are just silly. They're like silly pads, except not. Okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna run this, make some more slabs here. Come on. Roll the spruce. Oh, well. Fine. I can do it that way. That's okay. Once again. Got the lily pad in the way. Fortunately, there's no lack of place to put it. Okay. And yeah, so this is... so I'm just going to run this across here like this. In fact, I might even take some of this tree into account. If I were super clever, I would move the lily pad before I try to put something down. Okay. All right. So yeah, if I were super clever, what I would do is actually run the boardwalk from here. In fact, I think I need some form of stair. But just have it wrap around that tree. And then I could do something nifty like, oh, put some smooth stone slabs. Oh, darn, I have to move the barrel. It's okay. It just means there's a zillion and a half things that are going to pop out of it. Because I forgot I was doing storage in that. Just random junk storage. Okay. Oh, give me some junk. Okay, maybe I need to stop standing on the cobblestone. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and put that there. And now let's see. Let's take this barrel. Okay, and put it there. Now I can slap some of this cobblestone back in it just to... Again, just as a convenient storage space. Maybe not so convenient when I have to move it, but more convenient than it was anyway. Okay, there we go. There we go. Oh, in fact, let me slide over here and craft another barrel. Okay, and I'm just going to put another barrel right here. Okay, just like that. Cool. They do look a little bit like eyes, which is maybe not quite the look I was going for. But, smile. Okay. Cool beans. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out some of this dirt. Run a little bit of it, just so I can put some more spruce slabs in. At least that's the long-term goal. I think let's go ahead and just expand that out just a little bit, just to gentle this curve up just a little bit. All right, there we go. Okay, so we've got ourselves a nice little spruce tree growing there. Yep, growing right through the boardwalk. And then I think what I want to do is I think I want to put a little bit of spruce right there, just to give us a nice little stairway up. Right? Sure. Seems like a reasonable thing to do to me. Oops. that's not where that was supposed to go at all. Okay. Awesome. Now, I do need to run a little bit of light around here as well. I don't think I... Actually, yeah. So I wasn't going to, but I think but I am now. Okay, let's run a little bit of this spruce this way. So many lily pads. I keep just sort of waiting for a frog to show up and say, ribbit. Because, you know, frogs don't say much. I mean, admittedly, sometimes they sing. And, you know, there's very few things more rare and special than a singing frog with a banjo. Okay. And, you know, that's sort of a neat opportunity if you ever get the chance to see a singing frog with a banjo in the wild. Take a moment and just appreciate it, you know. And if you also happen to be a Hollywood agent and can get him started on his path to fame and fortune, it's the way to go. Alrighty then. Okay, so let's jump back here now that I have slept. Okay, so this isn't too bad. Just this nice little roundabout here. Hey, Tino. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Hope you're having a fabulous day. All right, just take this out here. Let's grab some this lovely, and at least it could be lovely. I think it's lovely. Cobblestone. Okay, got some doors here. I'm going to need to make a few more. Turns out having doors is one of the best ways of providing temporary access into a building. I know, it's silly, right? Okay, so just slap that in right there. Okay, but yeah, I definitely need to deal with some roofing issues on both of these buildings. And I may bring this hill down this way a little bit too, but... All right. Well, okay, so I need to put in some glass here. So take out a little bit of that just for appearances, you know. Actually, I think what I'll do is I'll just grab the some slabs, some cobblestone slabs, because this will match what I'm doing for roofing and some of these other buildings, right? In fact, give myself crafting with an axe and a door. Probably not, you know, everything it's cracked up to be. It would be cool if it did something fun, though. Okay, so I'm just going to run some of this cobble right through here and there and all these other places. Right, just slap this right through here like this. Or, you know, some reasonable facsimile thereof. Okay. Now, the other thing I can do here is take some of this out. And then, let's see, do I want to go ahead and just run the roof across like this. Okay, and then, yeah, I'll just angle it down this way. Cool beans. All right, so that's going to go there like that. In fact, I could even do that. And yeah, that's Stupid is what that is. That's just not a good thing. No. I need to put that back. Okay. So yeah, I'll need to put a little bit of something up there too. Cool. And you know, just I'm looking at this. This is seriously off center. So what I'm gonna do is just gonna take this stuff out, and I'm just gonna move it over one, and then I can slap in some more. Oops, I think I took it too far. What? Well, it ate my cartography table. Okay, there it is. Awesome. I mean, okay, so now where are my stairs? I had birch stairs. They're gone now. Oh, look, they're back. Sweet. Sure. That makes all sorts of sense. Okay. All right, so I can just slap some seating around there. Like any good restaurant, it's crowded. Okay. Yeah, so I'll need to replace some floor, do some more ceiling stuff. Put in some glass windows here. Some glass panes. Probably just clear. Just do some clear glass panes so the people here can watch the train as it goes by. All right. So we've got some stuff happening there. Great. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out this. And let's replace it with some cobblestone. Okay. And as nice as that block looked, just sticking out in the middle of everything, I'm going to get rid of it. Spider. Spider? I don't like you, spider. Go away. Please? I don't know where it is. I get up there with some, karate chop action. Use my sword of I hate spidersness. Have all sorts of fun. All right. So let's grab some dirt. Actually, I probably need some more dirt than I've got here, but let's go ahead and just run a little bit of dirt up this way. Now, fortunately, I have a barrel full of dirt and stuff, so I will not be lacking for dirt here. Not that I'm often lacking for dirt, but yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and just run this down this way. Just a little bit. Okay. I almost feel like I need to have a little bit of something there. Let's go ahead and run this dirt across that way. Yeah, because I could cut right into that wall. Put sort of a window. Right, so let's go ahead and just cut through there. Okay. Right, so that's this area here. So I'm going to just kick this back a little bit. All right. So let's do this. I'm going to go... Oops, that was too much. But that's fine. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and just take this whole square out. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here with some cobblestone and some dark oak. Right, because I do have a style to this this area, so it's fairly easy anyway to do stuff. Now, what I'm going to do here is I think I'm going to go ahead and run some cobblestone up that way. Not entirely sure here. Okay. Well, other than putting things in the wrong place, it's not too bad. All right. So we'll go ahead and actually let's do it this way. No, I'm going to go ahead and close it off. Now let's grab some cobblestone wall. Okay, just continue that across like that. Right, good deal. Now let's grab some of those slabs. All right, and now I'm just gonna slabs across America, or at least the roof here. Okay. All right, so I'm just gonna run the slabs all the way across here. Oops. I might even put them in the right place. That would be okay. I'm actually not gonna be upset if I put them in the right place. That really seems like a thing to do. All right. Cool. So yeah, I need to get some light in here. This is actually okay, as long as don't have to worry about a skeleton or something. This will be fine. Right? Sure. So that's the plan. Now I have a few more of these slabs. So let's go ahead and run those across like that. What time is it? Oh, all sorts of time. Awesome. Okay, so that's going to go that way. And in fact, I can even do some slabs up here like this just to sort of even out the ceiling. Oh, actually that might be better. Let's take this out. And I'm just going to move them down one block. Oh, and as my chat was so good to remind us, thank you, Riley, for a reminder that, surprisingly enough, we are still in the middle of a global pandemic. If you want to help provide relief supplies, including masks and other medical equipment that the hospitals and stuff so desperately need, you can go to tiltify.com/@musicfreegaming/music-free-covid-19-relief/donate. It's in the chat. Hit that. Or if you want something easier to type, bit.ly/mfg-covid-19. And then from there you can donate. This is through Direct Relief's efforts. So Direct Relief does all sorts of good stuff as far as charity and stuff. I think it's over 98% of the donations goes directly to the to support what they're doing. In this case, masks and COVID relief and stuff. So if you can get on that, that would be awesome. And for every cent that you donate, you will get a ticket in the channel, providing it can match everything up correctly, which you can then use in the MixPlay store. So yeah, check all of that action out. It's super fun and cool, and it would be a great way to help, because honestly, we could use all the help we can get. All right, now I don't want to take this out, but it was a mistake. But well, I don't want. It's not. That's not true. It wasn't actually a mistake. But it was definitely. It's definitely going to be filled in. Let's just put it that way. I'm just going to take some. Yeah, let's just take the dark oak. Okay. And I'm going to just run some dark oak this way. Okay. Just like that. Okay. And, yeah. Something along those lines. Okay. Alright, now I can just take... I like the inset painting look, so that's why I do this a lot. Okay. So that's going to drop in there. I'll do a couple of paintings. And then I'll also place a few beds in here just to have a nice place to work. Right? Sure. Okay, now this crafting table, it really needs to move. It's just a little bit in the way. However, before I move it, let's actually have inventory space to pick it up, huh? Okay. Now, I just still kind of want it to be here, though. Maybe what I'll do is... oh, that's an option. Alright, so this is... I've done this in a few builds before, but just do... actually just use crafting tables as floor. Yeah, because crafting tables can actually be somewhat decorative if you want them to be. Amazon, welcome. How's it going? Hope you're having a fabulous day. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and just crafting table up this whole area back here. Of course, I didn't count it, so I don't know how many I need, but that's okay, because it's not like it's going to matter that much. I can just craft them as I need them. Okay. Sweet. Okay, so that's just a floor. That is in fact what that is. That is in fact floor. Okay. Now, if I'm super clever, also thank you for those sparks, Amazon. I appreciate that. If I were super clever, I'd do something like anvils or things back here too, but... Alright, cool. So... Oh, well. Okay, so I need to get some glass here. Some green glass for the outside. And then... let's see, I think I've got the roofs in. I need some clear glass for that. And then I also need to get some green glass here for this. Got a door there, so that's good. Yep, and just spread the bed love. Which actually perhaps is not the best way to have said that. Alright, we'll just drop off. Oh, so now I'm organized. Sure, that's organization at work, right? Okay, let's go and craft some beds. Oh, give me some wool with a string that I can pull, and let's make some beds today. Alright, so just let's see, how do I want to do this? I think, I mean, I could do them sort of bench style. I could do, it's not going to make a whole lot of difference, so just slap a couple of beds in there. Now, I could have potentially 4 villagers here, so... Plus the neighbors. Alright. We'll just have lots of beds. Why not? It's beds for everybody. Amazon, thank you for the follow as well. That is super awesome. So are you. Okay, so that's there. Let's see. I don't think I want to do. I'm not gonna do any beds in here. That would be a little bit on the silly side. And as much as I'd like to be on the silly side, no, not today. At least not for that. I will, however, drop in here and let's. We'll just. I'll just throw a couple of beds in. Oh, symmetry, you're really driving me nuts. Okay. All right, that's fine. Is this a big town? Well, that's a good question. This section of town is sort of big. So that guy is still up there. Man, I don't know what his problem is, but it's, he definitely has one. So this section of town is kind of small compared to some of my others in this lovely valley, right? So I'm just working on extending out this way just to bring villagers around through there. And then I've got, oops, give myself a step. I need to expand out that way as well. But I've got a little bit of stuff. It's not super huge. But it's a fairly good size, at least for this little section. I have a lot more on the other side of this mountain. All right, speaking of the other side of the mountain, I need some critters. Yeah, I definitely need some critters. Sheep would be best, but make it. Ow! Did not make it. Absolutely did not make that. Oh, my poor toes and knees. I'm too old to be twisting my knee like that. That's just... All right. Oh, thank you, Amazon. This one was kind of working, trying to keep it a little bit closer to nature, if you know what I mean. All right, I'm going to have to do something here. Again, I was hoping for some... I just need a couple of sheep is what I need. You know what? Let me just take a quick look around here just to see if there are any sheep wandering around. I doubt it. Who's this guy? Oh, he's a butcher. Cool. I like the swamp people with their purple shirts. All right, but there doesn't seem to be any here, so fine. I know where I've got some sheep. So I have lots of cats. But that's okay. Cats are a good thing. They're cute, they're cuddly, and they, keep people safe because they eat the rats that spread disease, right? Yeah, you can kind of see. Also, there's Party House out there in the swamp. For people who just like to party. Yep, I need to double check my spec because I think it would be cool to build a hockey rink in this cave. I need so much ice, but hey, I can get ice here. Oh, I keep forgetting I've got the skeleton horse, and every time it howls, it's just silly. Okay. All right, so let's grab a... Carefully so I don't hit the bee, right? I would not want to hurt the bee. All right, I need some sheep. Come here, sheep. I need a couple of you to volunteer. All right, so they've definitely all volunteered. Let's grab a blue one and a green one. And maybe a yellow... I don't know, something else. Whatever. Alright. So, y'all, Great. Okay. How many picks did I break on that cave? Many. It was a little easier once I got the hammer. I've got a couple of... I don't. Mandolin, who runs this server, has a couple of mods that make some of this really easy. All right. Okay. You two are fine. Come with me. Okay. Purple and orange sheep are good. All right. So here we go. Of course, getting them out of this is going to be a pain in the neck, too. All right. All right, come on, sheep. Out you go. Stupid doors. Come on. You can do it. You can. You can. You can. Or, you know, you can just stand there like a silly person. Okay. All right, now I can get out of here. All right, come on, sheep. We've got a date. Well, I mean, I don't know if the sheep have a date, but... And I don't actually have a date either, because I'm married, and dating is something that doesn't happen very often when, you know, once you're dating and once you're married and have kids. Okay, you know what? Let's go this way. So trying to get them down through all of the doors and all of that other stuff is going to be a pain, so we'll just go this way. Ah, come back here. Okay, come on. Y'all can come this way. I am the piper of sheep. Turns out, sheep, the pipes you play to lure sheep are bagpipes. That is what they're... Come on. You can do it. Ow. Alright, come on. Well, there we go. Alright, now I think I'll just cut my way into this, which will be a lot easier than trying to lead them through the door. Okay. Alright, come on in. You can do it. There you go. Yeah, who's a good sheep? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Okay, great. Okay, fabulous. Now the weaver, if I ever get one, has some sheep. All right, cool. So this is good. You know, it gets a little crowded up here with all of the stuff. Oh, thank you for those sparks, Amazon. But you know, these guys are doing all right. So get enough librarians and stuff going on here. Really should trade with a couple of them, but all right, awesome. So that's a start. Now, it'll probably take a little bit of time, and or a boat to. Oh, come on. Oh, it's because I'm doing it wrong. We'll just throw all of those in there. All right. Enjoy. Make baby sheep. But it may take a boat or a little bit just to bring a villager or two over this way. I was sort of hoping, I don't think I have quite enough bait. You know, beds and workplace things to draw villagers out this way too much. It would be nice, but I don't think so. I may have to drop a couple of things. Well, I've got those. But I do get villagers in this building, so hopefully they'll start to spread out a little bit. What I might need to do is get over here and maybe get a bell or something just to provide the gathering place for the villagers. You know, just give them a little bit of something. It might be also just a touch far going across this way as well. Yeah. Plus, you know, it's a little scary because the swamp makes noises. It's just swamp gas. No, it's not zombies in the basement. It's just swamp gas. That's what it is. All right, I need to go get some glass. So let's go get some glass. I'm gonna need some clear. I'm gonna need some green. I think that's probably enough, actually. Enough green, anyway. I don't think that's enough panes, but okay. There we go. Go ahead and drop those off there. All right, so the green glass, again, just sticking with the theme of this particular village. Now that's wide open, so the blacksmiths there, and the weaponsmith, and the toolsmiths, and all the people named Smith will have plenty of air. Now, the other thing I was thinking of doing is taking some sea lanterns and placing them in here and sort of doing some overhead lights type, something along those lines. Doing that in here and in this building as well. Not entirely sure how I want to do that though, so I'm gonna wait on that just a little bit. I've done a couple of those in a number of other builds I've got in this valley, or at least in the other valley, or the other side of the valley. One of those things. You know, geography was not my subject. My subject was math. Not that it helps me actually, you know, count or do arithmetic, but, you know, that's something anyway. All right, sweet. Okay, and also those were awesome sparks. Okay, so that's good. So I've got a nice, so I've got some smokers back here, so you can get the butchers to spawn and serve the meals here at the McTacoHut. Actually, I think I've got a sign in here. I do. All right. Okay. Typing. Welcome to McTacoHut. There we go. Awesome. It turns out it's a franchise. You know, there are McTacoHuts all around the country. Yeah. Okay, so this is, I think, about what I want to do on this side. Just about. I want to throw a little bit of dirt up here. You know, hop up on this hill a little bit. Also grab some torches just to light it up when I get there. I just want to throw a little bit of extra dirt just to fill in this hillside just a little bit. It's not too bad, but I just kind of want to spread it out a little bit more. Okay, I think I'm mostly okay light-wise. Of course, next thing I know, some horde of pillagers I wasn't paying attention to is going to come riding over the hill like they did a few weeks ago. Boy, if you missed that, over on the YouTube channel, it's youtube.com/musicfreegaminglive, you can see there's a short video, Pillager Had Friends. Yeah, that was sort of amusing. Okay. Yeah, so I've got a couple of nice little areas. This one I need to populate yet. Don't have any villagers over here yet. I need to finish the roof on this church too. I decided to do glazed terracotta up here on the roof, which is fun. and looks nice. Plus, I still have all my scaffolding. But man, is this a pain to put in. So that's why it's not done yet. But it's definitely nice, but all right. Actually, I don't think I need that scaffolding there anymore anyway, so yeah, I need to get some villagers, get some clerics to spawn in there. All right. I don't know quite what I'm going to do with this valley yet. When I've got some outer walls and some tower sites, you can see that tower is incomplete, but it's there. Sheep the Musical is showing in the outdoor theater over there. But other than that, I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with this section of my area. I think that sort of valley wall is going to be the southern edge of my domain. I'm not going to... I probably shouldn't spread out that way too much more. Give me a little too close to spawn. All right. Let's come over here and check on my hive farm. See how that's doing. Yes, you're a cute cat. I thought I had a couple of villagers over there. I know I have one. I don't remember if there's another one there or not. I might have tried leading him off into someplace scary. Speaking of which, night is falling. Let me go to sleep real quick, and then I'll go check on the hives. You know, a little cream really just clears those hives up in a hurry, but... Okay. All right. Yeah, see, these are all chugging out nicely. Got another 5 or 6. Okay, let me just take a moment here and harvest a little bit of honey. That'll be even nicer when I get a few more, but this is more just, hey, I have extra bees hanging around. This is all automated honey farm over here. Spitting out honey bottles and honeycomb. Don't need that anymore. Just toss this in the box over here, just in case I need it later. Ooh, I should also... I haven't checked on the honey farm over here, so while I'm doing that, I check on my birch here, then I'll go hit the other... I've got a couple of places where I have some automated honey production. I figure, hey, if I'm going to put bees in this farm just to help the farm, I might as well automatically do some honey collection. And also, thank you for those sparks. Yep. Yippers. Let's get over here, check this. Well, somewhere here I'll have inventory space, but well, it didn't free up much, but that's okay. Yeah, because it's... Go. Now, come on. Put the stuff in there like that. There we go. Okay, so we'll just throw those back in there. Throw the empties back in there. Go. Yep. So there we go. It's not a particularly... this is a somewhat problematic design. It works, but it's a little finicky. There's a much better design up on the Minecraft wiki, up on Gamepedia, and that's what I've got over there in the castle. Okay. Yep. Just... Oh, does this one have a flower on it? I don't think it does. Okay. I've got a couple of them. A couple of these birch trees, like over there, that are almost strictly speaking decorative for the Columbia Inn over here. But what's going to be fun is I think I've got enough honey blocks now that, let me jump over to my hive, that I can start, or I can finish building the hive up here. You know, actually, what I should do, just real quick, just to keep some bees happy. I don't think I have any flowers inside the hive, so let's do something about that. There. Yeah, so I've got some bee nests I'm gonna put in these corners here, just above where I've got them already. Heck, that one's full of honey even, which is convenient. These hives are not going to be for harvesting. What I'm thinking of doing, and I'm not 100% convinced I'm going to yet, but is setting up some automated honey collection in this building. Which would make sense, right? You come into a giant beehive and you get lots of honey. But yeah, I'm going to come up another, I think, 2 stories basically and round the top of this hive. Okay. Be a lot easier if I had flight. Mandolin, if you're listening, you want to re-enable flight, I would appreciate that. But yeah, you can see this as the first couple of levels of the hive. So I just come up and just start doming off the top here. Right? And have a giant hive. And I think what I'm going to do, right now I've got doors on it there. I think what I'm going to do is basically tunnel from inside this tower under the ground, which is typically where tunnels are, is underground, and then into the hive, and just make that the entrance and just block this whole thing off. All right, so I think that's the plan. Okay. Also, like the glowstone works pretty well with the honeycomb blocks. Yeah, it's not 100%. I mean, obviously it's different colors, but I think it goes with it pretty well. What would be even better is the shroom lights that are coming in 1.16. Put those there instead of the glowstone, and it'll look even better. Okay. But yeah, the idea is to have this giant freaking hive, and you know, it makes sense. There are lots of flowers. It wasn't exactly a flower forest, but there were a lot of flowers and stuff over here. It just seemed like the thing to do, right? Sure. Okay. Should take a look around here too. I did plant a number of trees here that should be hive worthy as well, though. Again, I have found that planting putting the flowers directly next to the tree, not diagonal and stuff, that gives a better result. It also doesn't help that I'm not over here often enough for the trees to grow. C'est la vie. Okay. Oh, clunk. So yeah, Amazon, you were asking earlier if it's a big city. The Swamp City is not compared to the rest of the valley, but I definitely have some aspects of this that are larger than others. Yeah, I was not entirely planning on building a big city out this way, but that is what happened. So, you know, it's a thing. I should also think about throwing some composters over there too, but Yep, I need to get a few more villagers into that building. But all right, it's okay. I also need to think about getting a few of them. Of course, in theory, they can get up here on their own. Climb up here. Because, yeah, in theory, they can meander up this way. Though, I don't know, I've got enough stuff there. See those villagers, right? You see them all gathering over by the bell. All right, where did that bee come from? All right. I don't know where he came from, but I know where he's going. All right, come here, bee. You're going back this way. Let's go around this way. I said I have no idea where this guy came from. If he just escaped from the farm, which is certainly a possibility with the way the farmers go in and out. Yeah, we'll just go this way. It's very possible this guy just managed to escape. Or it's possible he spawned in somewhere and... Come back here, bee. Aha! Good, you figured it out. Now it's possible he could just fly in here and catch himself on fire. But more likely than not, he'll find his way over to that hive. I suppose technically it should be she, because it's the female worker bees that go out and do all the work. Okay, so... But yeah, I'd like to get a couple of... hello, little one. I'd like to get a couple of villagers up into this area. Not down there, that would be... That's a death pit. I haven't figured out how I want to make be a good death pit. But, you know, just bring some villagers out this way, and, you know, they can come out here and be weaponsmiths and archers and all sorts of good stuff, right? Probably what I should do is craft a couple of beds up this way, but that would probably help. All right, so what time? It is 8 o'clock. Awesome. All right, well, then it is just about time for me to be signing off. So let me go ahead and jump down here to my vault, fire up those end credits, and definitely thank all of you for joining me today. And it's been a lot of fun. And for new followers, Amazon and Tino, y'all are super awesome. I will be streaming again on Thursday, starting at 6 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. I said I think I'm going to be working on the Hive on Thursday, so that's going to be fun. And then, yeah, also be sure, of course, you can check out my Patreon, patreon.com/musicfreegaming. And you've seen it in the chat. It's in the Mixplay board. But I am trying to help out with COVID-19 relief. So if you'd rather throw money to help get new... help get masks and stuff. Also Amazon, those sparks are awesome. But to help Direct Relief provide masks and medical equipment, you can do that too, which is super awesome. And every penny donated through that, assuming it links up properly with your Mixer account, will get you tickets that you can use in the Mixplay gift shop. So yeah, all that's fun. And until next time, be excellent to each other. This is Music Free Gaming signing off.